guys, today's lesson is Module 3, Lesson 4, Opposites of a Number. You do have a vocabulary word today. It is the opposite integers. Every integer or number has an opposite shown as negative a. A is just my way of saying a number. So you could put any number here and it would be negative that number. It's important to remember that negative a or negative a number and a positive number are opposites if they are on opposite sides of 0 and the same distance from 0 on the number line. So, today they just want you to locate the positive and negative of each number, or the opposite, and then map it on a number line. So I'm going to give you some numbers. Let's do -6, 4, -2, and 0. And we're going to plot those on a horizontal number line. I know 0 is going to go in the middle, and I'm going to go past this number because that is the biggest number. Not looking at the signs, just looking at the numbers by themselves. 6 is the biggest, so I'm going to go past 6. So -8, 7, have to squeeze it in. Do your best. So I'm going to plot the point that I'm given and then find its opposite. So I'm at -6 here. So I'm going to find the opposite by counting how many spaces -6 is from 0. So 0 is right here. I'm going to count by jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So to find the opposite, I'm going to go 6 units to the right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I show the opposites like this, just as a good visual for myself. So the opposite of 6, or -6, is 6. I'm going to plot my next one, which is 4. And I'm going to count my jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Following the criteria up here, I have to go 4 to the left now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the opposite of +4 is -4. And then I have 2, or -2, sorry. Count how many jumps from 0. 1, 2 from the left, so I'm going to go 2 to the right. 1, 2, and there's our opposites there, -2 and +2. And the final one is 0. I did this one because sometimes they try and trick you. Is 0 any space from 0? No, so 0 does not have an opposite in this situation. Okay? Another thing they might have you do is they might give you a word problem or a statement like a gain of 10 yards. Okay? Gain is our trigger word that tells us if it's a positive or negative number, and I know that gain is positive. So we're saying a positive 10 yards, positive 10 yards. Now I need to write the opposite. The opposite of a gain of 10 yards, instead of gaining 10 yards, I'm going to lose, or a loss of 10 yards. Loss is a word for negative. Now you can't just use any word, it has to make sense in the context of the story. So let's put a withdrawal of $10. Key word here is withdrawal. That's negative. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, now we're talking about banking. A withdrawal of $10. What's the opposite of a withdrawal? Opposite of a withdrawal is a deposit of $10, with deposit being my positive word. So these are two ways you're going to show it on the lesson. You're going to do number lines like this, and you're also going to have to switch and rewrite the sentence or the statement, making it into an opposite. That's it for today's lesson. If you have questions, go ahead and write them down. We'll talk about them in the morning. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.